So here we are, Windsor Hills. This is the gate to drive up, so I'll turn it off so they don't wonder why I'm recording them, and we'll start inside. Okay, so I'm inside. I know I've shown this a few times, but we're inside Windsor Hills. This is the clubhouse off to the right. I apologize, I'm in a moving vehicle, so I'm just trying to hold this as steady as possible. And there's another park there with a gentleman resting on there. Not sure if you can see that, but let's go to 26. I'm not seeing. Okay, 2627, 2629, 31. Should be this one right here. Yep, 2633. So we are at the house. So this does have the terracotta or tile roof. I'm not sure if it's called terracotta, but it actually looks like a terracotta tile. And we'll continue when I'm outside. Okay, so here we are in front of 2633 Pawnall Street. Again, this is in Windsor Hills. It's a two-story home with tile roofing material. It just looks like it needs a wash. See how that is cleaner. Not sure if it's visible on the video. That's a little bit darker where it's got the mildew, and it just needs a chemical wash. That needs to be done every few years. It's not an expensive thing to do. And just looking at it right there, those palms are resting on the roof, which those should be removed just to keep animals from getting onto your roof. I mean, it's really just maintenance that it needs. It needs to be trimmed back a little bit. The lawn seems to be in good condition. Driveway easily fits, you know, I didn't pull up all the way. You probably could fit 4 smaller vehicles or 2 large trucks in this driveway. This is easily about 25 feet from the sidewalk to there, so you can definitely fit 4 vehicles in here if need be. It's got 2 garage doors, and let's go on inside. There, I think that is for the trash to go into there, and they come and pick up. They have like a trash valet service. Okay, so I am in here now in the property. Okay, so inside 2633 Pawnall, I just wanted to explain a couple things before we start walking into the home too much. So I'm standing right now in the foyer, and there's tile throughout most of the main floors, common areas. The upstairs is all carpeted from the staircase on up. Now, off to our left, this is what traditionally would be the garage, which has been converted into a game room with a laundry area. And it's got a separate AC unit in there. So it is heated. It is, has AC on it, so that should be no problem. Off to the right, this looks like at some point this would have been a bedroom or maybe a formal, like a parlor or living room, which has been converted into a home theater. And down here is a half bath for all guests. And the master bedroom is downstairs with 2 additional bedrooms upstairs. So it's 3 bedrooms, but it's got a lot of rooms that are being used, like for a home theater, which could be also another bedroom if you wanted to. But I think the layout it has actually shows very well. Overall condition of the house, it's in really good condition. The paint here, this is an accent wall that's like kind of a light tan or brown, a very light brown. And you will notice, like here, for example, you see a flat white. Now, the flat white is the only area that I think would need paint because you can see handprints, even like on the trim work. I mean, from use, that's the only issue I've seen so far. If you can see that, I mean, it's when people run their hands across or the kids go running down because it's flat, it needs to be touched up every so often. I do think that's the case in this scenario. But if you notice this tan stuff, this has a shine to it. And this stuff, I haven't found anywhere where it needs any paint. I mean, it shows well, it looks good. It's just a flat that needs paint. And the nice thing with flat is if you have the same paint, you can just touch up the areas you need to without having to paint the whole wall. And I think the reason they did that is because look how high that is. So If you're going to keep it flat, I would suggest to just have a lot of paint, saved in the garage somewhere, or a way to reorder that paint. And then you can just touch up as needed without having to paint the whole wall. And that'll save you quite a bit. The overall house, I've gone around and I've turned on all the lights. I've opened most of the windows, I believe. It shows really good. The quality of the furniture is really decent quality. I like the furniture the way it looks. It doesn't look beat up. I mean, unless you look in a couple spots, like right here, you can see there some marks on it. But overall, the quality looks good. I don't see scratches on the glass top. I see where people have been cleaning it. Typically, dining room tables and like the coffee tables take a lot of wear and tear. So I think this has been replaced at some point. It's not that old. All the electronics, all the TVs are decent sized TVs. I mean, that's probably a 55-inch, maybe a 60-inch TV in the family room area. It's got granite countertops. I don't remember if the bathrooms did too. I think they did. White cabinetry. I think the way it is right now, it doesn't even need any updating. Recessed can lighting. So let's just back up and we'll start from the beginning again. But overall, the house seems to be in really good condition with good furnishings. I've looked at all the ceilings throughout, and I don't see any signs of staining or water issues on here. So as soon as you come into the house, the very first room is what used to be the garage that has been converted to a to a gaming room. And this house is about 2,300, just under 2,300 square feet. It has a plush carpeting, which I don't see any stains on this carpet. The only thing I would suggest on this carpet is a little mound that's lifted up right here, which it might need some re-stretching in one direction. But even the way it is now, it's not bad. The carpet is clean. It's got a bunch of games across here. Now that one has crashed. It's got an issue, but everything else seems to be working. Excuse me. A little gaming table just to sit up and play cards or whatever. This is an actual nice use of a room. Laundry is in the garage as well. The appliances seem to be in decent condition. Let's just open it up. Actually, so they haven't washed the towels yet, but they're towels in the dryer. And this is locked. Not sure why that is. I'll leave it the way it is. I'm not sure about that. But even the paint in here seems to be in good condition. So there's 2 water heaters, one downstairs and there's another one upstairs. So having hot water should not be an issue in this house. Actually, I see paint down there, so they might have the right color codes to paint the home here. But this shows, now notice there's a door missing here. So I'm not sure why that is. That door is missing, but this one is here. There's also lighting throughout. Let me see if I can shut off. Okay, so I just shut off one of the lights. Okay, you can see it's got like lighting throughout the upper part, which is also cool, like even for evenings, if somebody wants to play games in here, that's very good use of it. And you can see this is where the cars would come in. Now this used to be, I guess, part of the main house, and this was, or maybe another bedroom, and this was just opened up. The wall here was removed. There's a step up, and you get into the main house again. And now here, and actually you can see where the wall used to be. If you look really close, you can see up there the line where they removed the wall and they tried retexturizing all the ceiling, which you wouldn't notice if you didn't know to look up there. And then this continues on as part of the game room. There's also a spot here where it looks like there's some, maybe some game consoles. There's a PS, a Sony PlayStation, PlayStation 4. There's a surround sound receiver, a cable box, and an Xbox. So there's 2 types of gaming consoles. I do see at least one game there. Let me see. I haven't looked in here. So there's some board games. Huge TV. That's bigger. That's probably 65-inch, maybe 70. We probably would have to look at the description. I didn't bring a tape measure. And it's got video rocker chairs, so you can have surround sound on the chair itself, it seems like. I see speaker connections on it, so I'm not sure how that works. Stuff for babies, if the family here has babies. But a bunch of games. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 video game consoles. These are arcade style. Now these say like they take coins. I don't know if they've been modified. 3 coins, 1 credit. Yeah, so I think you do have to pay for these. So I don't know. I'm assuming these are owned, but I don't know. Oh no, you can play it. Yeah, so you don't need to put coins. There's coins there, but it'll play. Okay, and then we go back out to the main house again, to the main side, which leads right back out into the dining room area. Again, this has the brown color on one side and the off-white or flat white paint on the other side. Again, you can see the little wear marks that I'm talking about. Overall smell of the house is really good. I don't smell anything that would give me a cause of concern. Even right here, this has nice furniture at the foyer. Let's go into the media or the movie room. So here we are, we're stepping in here. This would normally be a bedroom as well. There's a closet right over there. So this could be converted back to a bedroom. It's elevated, so it's got 2 rows of seating and a projector system over there. And it's got a nice big, that's probably 80 inches of the screen area. And I do see I think this is like actually it's like maybe a 5.1 system, because I see speakers there. I see a woofer over there and a center channel. Okay. So now it's saying a sign saying something about it in 3D. So I don't know if this supports 3D. I don't think it does, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's a nice setup, and there's your wireless modem for the property, and this leads into a bathroom. So I can turn off the fan. So this is the half bath downstairs. Actually, I'm sorry, that's a full bath. That's a full bathroom here. Again, because that was originally a bedroom, so they have a full bath here. And it's got a toilet area here, and then that leads right back out to the, that's funny. At some point, there used to be a TV mounted in the toilet, so you can be in the toilet and watching the movie. That's kind of interesting. And this leads back out to the to the main part of the house. So then off to the right, you have staircase to go up the stairs. Now we're going into the family room area. And again, the furniture's in nice condition. That TV is probably maybe a 60-inch TV. It's a Samsung, so it's brand. I mean, that's a Sony DVD player. There's a set-top box down below. So it seems to have quality things so far from what I've seen. You got bar stools that swivel. So there's 3 bar stools here. Granite countertop in the kitchen. Appliances are all stainless steel. They seem to be in good condition. Then this is the eat-in kitchen or the breakfast area. It's got a nice light setup. Again, the furniture seems to be in nice, clean condition. I do see one, I think that's like a scratch right there. Not sure if that's coming out on the video or not, but still no cause for concern. I mean, I think this furniture, the way it shows, is fine. It will be totally personal preference, but this so far does not look like it's been beaten up. It's got some custom work done on all the window openings, which I don't think is that old. I mean, it still is okay for here. The artwork seems to be nice and tasteful. Let me actually look inside the appliances. That's clean. This seems to be in good condition. So it's not vented out, it's recirculating. Now, the only thing I did notice is there's no knobs. I probably would add knobs and pulls to the drawers. So right here, we're seeing the same issue we've seen in almost every single unit, and that's that this has a little bit, like it's not holding flush. And what I am willing to bet is happening, most people come here and they try to open it thinking it's a drawer, and they damage a little bit the plastic that's in there. That's like a $6 part of replacing those connectors so that the pull stays good. Everything seems to be okay. It's not bad. Now this is having some issue. That door is freezing up. So to me, that's telling me that this is not closing properly. And it's probably, I don't know, maybe it's been empty for a while. I'm not sure. We'd have to, when they do a home inspection, have that checked out. Let's go outside real quick. Wrong way. Okay, so there's two ways out. There's another big screen TV right there. Remote controls for it here too. Nice big area. The deck, really good condition. It's all brick. It seems clean. Yeah, I don't see any issues. I mean, this has not been washed recently, but it doesn't look bad. It just needs a washing. I mean, that's all it really needs. The condition of the tile seems to be good. The spa right there is running. It seems to be in good condition. The view, I don't know how easy it is to tell, but we are elevated. The neighbors behind are much lower, where we're at the same height as the second floor of that house. So there's definitely no issues if it rains a lot or concerns of flooding or anything like that. I mean, we're really high up. The cage seems to be in clean condition. There's a couple of branches that are leaning up right there to the cage. So I would probably just cut those back a bit to make sure that doesn't damage the screen. But I don't see any torn screens or anything like that. I mean, I think whoever's managing this property seems to be on top of it. Because overall, it looks good. I haven't noticed any cracks on the tile yet because we are known for having foundation issues where the first few years tile tends to crack here until the home is already settled. But so far, it's been pretty good shape. I haven't seen anything that would be a cause of concern. Now, in here is the master bedroom. And this is carpeted. Carpet's in okay condition. I don't really see any stains in here. Just looking around. Seems to be okay. Furniture is in good condition. That is a king bed. Furniture is fine. I mean, this has a little bit, something got worn down right there. Yeah, so this might just need to be touched up. All the drawers open up fine. These are like on glides. And there's felt on the bottom. That's maybe a 50-inch TV, maybe 46-inch. No, it's probably more like 50-inch on that one. Then this goes off into the master bathroom. It's got 2 sinks, walk-in shower, so there's no tub, so you don't have any issues. Oh, that is something else I wanted to point out. The switches, well, that's a little bit high. That's like normal height. But the switches in some of the other rooms were lower. So even for somebody in a wheelchair can access that. So this could be advertised for anyone with that needed wheelchair access. I think this house should be okay. Obviously not the second floor, but this is, maybe 36 inches off the ground. So it would be low for somebody standing up, but perfect for anyone that was on a wheelchair. Master closet. There's the toilet area. I didn't turn on that light. And it's got a white tile in the shower. Now that door is locked. That's probably for the people that do the work in here, the maintenance. Most of the switches are also labeled, so you can see what each switch is for. Nice light fixture. I mean, I don't even see, well, there's a little bit of dust on there, so somebody needs to dust that. And I see a little bit on there too. Because of the chrome, it's easier to see. But I've been to some other rentals where we were video recording before, where there was more dust apparent. So this house seems to have been cleaned a little more often. So I see a little bit of a stain right there. And again, everything that's carpet, people running up there with their shoes or whatnot, you have to assume you're going to be replacing carpet every so often on these short-term rental units. Because I definitely can see staining here. Not bad, but there is staining. Actually, there's a bad one right there. And there's wear marks right there And again, we're seeing this is the flat white that I was talking about, and you can see marks where kids have been running up there. Maybe their shoes rub up to the wall, and it just needs to be touched up. Same thing here. Now we're upstairs, and there's a bedroom immediately here, which is like a second master, if you will. Actually, both of them can be considered like second masters because they have their own doors. So we can close this off. There's a bathroom there, bedroom in there, and this could be closed off. Okay. So everybody has their own private bathroom, basically. And then here there's a sink, toilet, tub, and the second water heater. Okay, so I believe this is feeding both upstairs rooms, but I'm not 100% sure. And then another king bed. Nice looking furniture. I don't see, the one downstairs had that one little bit of damage in the corner, but this one is showing no signs of any damage. On there, another big TV, probably a 50-inch, regular standard size closet. And then this is the view looking to the foyer. And now we're going into the second bedroom upstairs. And this has a separate AC unit. So I believe this AC unit is just for the upstairs. Okay, and the filter would go there. Again, this door could be closed off. So now you could have some other people, it's like their own little private suite. Bathroom there, bedroom here. So let's go look at the bathroom. It's got its Disney themed decor. Tub seems to be in clean condition. Walls look fine. Got a hairdryer. Whoops, I just pulled that up. It's a little bit of the material pulling back. That would just have to be re-glued back. But overall, the cabinets are in clean condition. And going into this bedroom, now this one is probably themed more for the kids. It's got bunk bed. That is a full-size bed. That's a twin. But it's also got a captain's bed. So there's another bed down there. So you could fit up to 3. You could probably fit 2 people there, 1 there. And this is a twin down here. So that's 1 more person down there. So you could have 4 people here between these 3 mattresses. Furniture seems to be okay. Yeah, the furniture doesn't seem to be broken at all. I haven't opened up all the drawers, but I haven't seen anything that looks broken. Yeah, this is probably the smallest TV so far. This is maybe a 43-inch Samsung. That's got, again, its decorations right there. This is viewing the front. And again, look at the ceilings. I don't see any signs of water issues. Let's look through the closets. And that's a little dark, but no signs there. Everything looks fine here. Nope. Let's look in this room. There's access to the attic from here. This is all looking good. And again, no smell. Again, I've never made it to the other house where we did have some smell. But then again, no, we never went there beforehand to look at it. And this is fine. Somebody left some clothes there. Yeah, overall, I think this house is a definite candidate. I think, maybe some touch of paint on all the flat stuff. And you see upstairs, again, it's the carpeting. You can see a little bit. That looks like dried up toothpaste. So that may or may not come back up. So if anything, maybe the carpet from the staircase on up. I thought I saw another stain somewhere in, maybe it was in here. Oh, right there. So this is the other bedroom. That definitely is a stain there, but that will not come up. So it's just one of those things. Every so often, you're probably gonna have to replace the carpeting up here, and this might be time to redo this one, but the house is in good condition. So let me see. We've been outside. We've been in these rooms. Overall, I think this is definitely a good possibility, considering that the electronics and the furniture, you don't really have to replace at all. You can re-rent this as is. And even with that stain upstairs, it would probably be okay. Most people on vacation will probably not have issue with it because the house does not feel dirty.